We are live and welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports by Cal Jones, Beat Mars, and the Short Man. We are coming to give you the best in the NFL breakdown from the most uneducated, unathletic guys on the internet, but we somewhat know our sports. For the most part, we're entertaining. I'm your boy Mars, aka Marlon Beardo, the Bearded Weirdo, and the founder and creator of Blow the Whistle Sports, my man Cal Jones, and of course, the analyst that knows the least in the world, the one, the only Short Man. Brothers, how y'all doing this morning? It's NFL, baby.
Best time of the year. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Man, I got these great old picks that everybody gonna love. It's gonna be a good day.
I'm putting $5 now that Short Man is going to name a team that is not in the playoffs.
I would have doubled that bet.
I'm just putting it on that. Oh, man.
I wish my team made the playoffs, man, but we got screwed over at the last minute every year.
And y'all let that coach go, which made me mad.
Bruh, they trying to get Harbaugh.
From Michigan?
Yeah.
Never happened in a million years. I don't think you're going to go from being a national champion to.
It's stupid though, man, because coach he came in and really changed the team around after they got rid of Josh McShittles. Like we did pretty good with an unexperienced interim coach. Almost made it. He had the team to rally together, but it's the curse of the Davies of baby Chucky.
I don't know how you're still a Raiders fan. Once they moved to my city, once you move from my city, I have the right to choose. You were a free agent and you selected to still pick with this team. So, that's on you.
Because they moved to a wonderful place still, and I love that place, and I'm always there. So I stick with them.
Shout out to Vegas. In case you guys don't know, Short Man is one of the few Raiders fans in the country. So shout out to Short Man and those Raiders.
All right, let's get into it.
Browns versus Texans. Oh man. Browns versus Texans. First of all, shout out to the Browns because for a long time, this franchise has been a dumpster fire. But for like the first time since 2020, the second time making the playoffs. 2020. We live, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what's in my cup, but yeah, and the last time I checked, Las Vegas had them as a 2-point favorite. Had the Browns as a 2-point favorite to win this playoff games. Brown have a great defense. I think it's going to be close. Myles Garrett will definitely have an opportunity to make a difference. But for me, and I'm going to go on a limb, I'm going to take the Texans in this one. Ooh. CJ Stroud, Coach Ryan have done in Texas something that I have not seen in sports in a long time. It's like been a truly transformational energy going on there. I think the game is going to be a huge test for this rookie duo. But overall, I'm going with the Texans, and I'm pulling it out 24-14. It's going to be a turnover battle, and no one takes care of the football better than CJ Stroud. So if it's based off of turnovers, I got to go with the number one guy that protects the ball in the league, Texas 24-14.
Oh, let me get some of this because I don't know what Short Man going to say. I agree with you. I thought I would be the only person to pick the Texans. I agree with you, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I think the way that Stroud scrambles is going to negate everything that Myles Garrett can do. So he's not going to just stand back there. I think they're going to roll him out. He's going to find an open man when he needs to scramble. He's going to scramble. He's going to need to do it because it's Cleveland, with the river and everything back there. The wind is going to be blowing. He's going to have to be mobile. They got a running game. If they can just get like in 3rd and short, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, I'm looking at, kind of took my score, but I'm going to go 24-21. I think it's a game-winning field goal. I do think it's a close game, but people sleep on the Texans defense. The Texans got a pretty good defense. It's Joe Flacco back there. I think his luck runs out. I got the Browns winning that game.
Flacco. Oh, man. Joe Flacco getting ready to throw for 400 today. He getting ready to get in their ass, boy. Watch.
And Madden.
The comeback, old man, the story will continue. My thing is, Mr. Amari Cooper, he's old. He don't be doing shit, but because he's got the Flacco, he getting ready to get in the ass. Now, CJ Stroud, great quarterback as a young man. I believe he's going to have a good game. It is going to be close. The Browns will win by a touchdown. I don't think the Texans got great defense, but the Browns, you got to think after what's the my boy that getting the handies, the Sean Handyman Watson, saying after we gonna let him go. Flacco gonna get a good contract after this year somewhere still too. You know what I'm saying? He still got it in him. He's showing, but the Browns will win this game. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care about them looks. Watch what I say. If you want to bet me $1 or $2, Cash App it and let's go.
All right. First thing, I don't know.
Do you want to get it or do you want me to get him?
You get him, Mars. It's not even.
You know what? Let's move on because we already told you this is the most unintelligent sport.
He said he's gonna let Watson go. Can we at least make him explain that?
Go ahead, short man. Tell us about Watson. Explain that.
Don't worry about him. It's a handyman.
All right, we move on to the next game.
We're sorry, folks.
Dolphins and the Chiefs. I can't wait for this. Go ahead, Mars.
Oh, man, this is going to be a messy game. I want to see this game next year because this year, unfortunately, with the injuries that the Dolphins have right now and this weather, you're in Florida. Florida teams do not do good when it's cold. It's just hard to get your body when you're at 80 degrees all year long to get your body ready. I think that my notes say it's going to be -5 degrees. God damn it, that's cold. That's real cold. The Dolphins are bogged down by injuries. I really don't see them standing much of a chance on this one. I'm going all in on my homeboy. I'm going all in on the Chiefs. It's going to be a decisive victory, 26-10. 26-10 is my score. The next year, the Dolphins may have them when they're healthy and hopefully they're not in some place that's icy cold. But this year, with the injuries that they've suffered, with the Chiefs being the Chiefs, 26-10, Chiefs blow them out. By halftime, you'll be able to go get your drinks and relax and get ready for the Nets.
Mars, I was with you. You lost me with the cold weather thing. You got a point about the weather is just one thing. That guy that's over there in the Dolphins used to play in KC. So he's used to the weather, and that's the Dolphins' biggest weapon. I think the Dolphins blow the doors off the Chiefs today. You got Ramsey, and you got what's the Xavier Howard. Is it Howard? Yeah, Howard. Chiefs ain't got nobody but Travis Kelce. So if you put your best corner on Kelce, or you bring the safety up and play him, they can man up everybody else because nobody's going to beat them. They ain't got no run game. I mean, Isaiah he's decent, but he ain't no Derrick Henry or nothing. I think the Dolphins blow him out. I like your score, but I think it's 35-14. I don't think this game is even close. I think Tua comes out and Hill proves why the Chiefs made a mistake letting them go. I don't think this game is close.
Well, we agree on that. We just disagree on the score and who wins, but we do agree that it won't be close.
This will be a close game. Trust what I'm saying. But the problem is Tyreek, he got something to prove against his old team. He gonna bust their ass running. And then Tua, like everybody counting him out all over the offseason. He gonna come out and he's gonna throw his ass off too. The issue is going to be Mahomes and Kels going back and forth because they've had up and downs most of the season, especially Kels was being injured a lot. It's not going to be that great of a game. So be prepared to be bored a lot of the times. But Dolphins all the way. Tyreek is going to rush for over 1,000.
In a game, 1,000?
Yep.
In a game?
He getting ready to
rush for over 1,000.
Tyreek is he a receiver, short man?
I'm talking about Tyreek Hill, nigga.
That's who I'm talking.
He said he gonna rush for over 1,000.
Yep, he gonna bust their ass today, man. Watch.
Man, it's gonna be 2 deep coverage variations all game, and they're gonna contain Tyreek.
Ass today. They're not gonna contain Tyreek Hill. And I even forgot what he just said. Jalen Ramsey, he gonna lock up Kels. Kels is not gonna have a great game at all. He's gonna be really frustrated. Pat Mahomes is gonna be looking where to go. The Dolphins defense is gonna fuck KC up. Watch what happens.
You know what happens when you play that 2 deep coverage on Hill? It's another dude that's on the other side that's just as fast. So now you got to man him up. So now Waddle gonna go off. Somebody going off. It's gonna either be Hill or it's gonna be Waddle. And then
Hill gonna for sure get his.
Hill still gonna get his. But if you lock them up, you got the fast running backs is in the backfield. The Dolphins a problem, man. For the day anyway. I think it's a bad
have a problem. They're gonna have it. So that's 2 against 1. I like those odds. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my words. Chiefs take it down.
Let's get to this one.
I'll let you start this one because I know how much how delusional you're about to be. So
this won't take long. I'll get it to y'all. It's no need to even do anything for this game. This game gonna be close. You're probably looking at 45, 20. The Packers will score some points towards the end. Love is going to get sacked about 5 times. Look for CeeDee Lamb 2 touchdowns. Look for Ferguson a touchdown. Look for Pollard a touchdown. Look for Dak about 4 touchdowns. This game will be over at halftime. Y'all can book it. I promise you that.
All right, so this is going to be a game that features the quarterbacks who rank 1st and 2nd in the NFL in touchdown passes. You got Prescott number 1. We got Love number 2. You got Aaron Jones, Tony Pollard. This is an even matchup. Not to mention this little interesting stat. The Packers are 5-0 at AT&T Stadium all time, including the playoffs. 5-0. I love the Cowboys this year. I am so proud of them. Congratulations, man. They have done super well. They have surprised all, but the Cowboys are going to cowboy. And I hate to break this to you. I hate to break your heart. I agree it's going to be close, but Cowboys are going home, man. The Cowboys are going home in a very, very close game. I'm saying 24-21, but I'm going with the Packers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers also. I just like I said, the Cowboys gonna cowboy. Dak is not gonna have a good day. CeeDee Lamb is, Tony Pollard is, but Dak is gonna Dak. And then you'll see a press conference with Jerry Jones talking big shit again. So Jordan Love will have a great day throwing the ball. I don't see this. Well, for me, fuck both of these teams. My Raiders ain't in. They gonna kiss my ass for real. But Dak will be Dak in the playoffs. It'll be like a Romo all over again that he's been doing. So watch what happens. You'll be sad.
One caveat though. Michael Parsons. Watch out for him. One caveat. If he gets in there with some interior pass rushing, it could flip some things around. But I think Green Bay is prepared. I'm going with Green Bay.
Talk about. All right, so first thing, there's hate everywhere. So we got Ill Vision. Shout out to our boy. Cowboys going down. You got the Chiefs over the whatever. So 3 people against the Cowboys. Like, what are y'all saying with the Packers that they better than the Cowboys? This feels like hate. Like, I love y'all to death.
Hate.
The Packers. Like, have y'all seen them this year? Who's their best?
Every time the Cowboys get to the playoffs, what do? They
choke.
They choke. Just because y'all might have the best receiver, they all choke every year.
Who's And Jordan Love has showed that he can win a playoff game.
Bro, he'll be before
He
that.
hasn't showed that he can win a playoff game, but Dak sure has shown that he can lose a playoff game, and that's what I'm counting on.
Bro,
all right, so again, who is the Packers' best wide receiver?
I don't care. I'm looking. It could be the best wide receiver, the best running back, the best tight end. Yo, everything with y'all relies on y'all quarterback.
No, it don't. That matters. You know why that matters? Because we got a first team All Pro cornerback. Their best wide receiver is Jalen Reed. He's a rookie out of I think like Mississippi State. He's going to get locked down. The only thing they got is Aaron Jones. I'm telling you, Parsons is going to be. That's the reason Parsons is going to be in the backfield. Who are you going to throw it to?
Sacked 5 times.
You said what?
Dak's going to get sacked 5
By
times.
who?
Watch. Just watch.
I won't go there. Cowboys line is incredible. I don't see that happen. I think he's just pulling out random numbers right there.
Only sacked 5 times this game.
This feels like y'all some smart guys. I'm disappointed because I'm asking y'all questions about the Packers players, and y'all can give me answers, but we're gonna get beat.
Yes,
it's not about the players, man. It's about the pressure. Cowboys are on most people's playoff list. Cowboys are coming out of the NFC. That's a fact. Most football analysts say Cowboys are going to come out of the NFC, and that's why I'm picking against them, because that pressure is a lot. And to me, Dak has not proven that he can withstand the pressure. And there's a lot playing for America's team. It's a lot of pressure. But when those lights go on, when that playoff starts, in this particular series, I think you have a team that has nothing to lose, that's not expected to win by any accounts, and they're really evenly matched when you actually look at the teams. I think they're fairly evenly matched. And I think that's going to be enough for them to come out with a close victory. Like I said, 24-21, very close, but I'm giving it to the Packers.
So we gotta say evenly matched. This segment gotta go a little longer. This is the Cowboys. So when y'all say they evenly matched, y'all haven't told me. Y'all just said that pressure, but I'm asking. So I'm trying to find out. So I'm trying to line up who's their wide receiver against, our cornerback. Who was there? We got Pollard and Jones. I'll give them the running back. We got them everywhere else. Offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, cornerbacks, quarterback, wide receivers, tight end. How do they win this game?
The pressure, baby. It's the pressure. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of inches. And who is proven that when it comes down to it, will make a mistake? Dak Prescott.
Jordan Love. Y'all must haven't been watching the game. Jordan Love this season. Because that's why they lost, 7 games? That's all he do is make mistakes.
They're still here, though, baby. Right now, we 0-0. This is the playoffs. Like, you cannot bring that into this. Just like the other game we were talking about previously. They played in December, the Browns, but it was a different game, different health, different settings, different situation. This is a different game. We're gonna.
Hold up. Let me go get my forklift so I can help y'all move the goalposts. So y'all can bring the pass in. So y'all can bring in the pass from the last couple of years from Dak, but we can't bring in what he did this season. This sounds like hate. I can't wait to.
Dak had a great season. Now, don't get it twisted. Dak had a great season. I'm not taking that away from him. But when it comes to the pressure in the playoffs, I believe he's going to choke like he always does when he gets in there.
See, that's a lot because he's won playoff games before.
He's won what? 1 playoff game? 2. Ooh, 2. Look, bro, he's going to choke. He's going to have. It's not going to be great. The Cowboys will lose. You're going to be upset.
I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow.
He gonna cancel the season early when they lose. Yeah, he
gonna feel like he every year.
I'm gonna do the show off camera.
Just with his back turned to the camera.
I should do that too. That's a good idea. It's enough arguing over the Cowboys and pressure up. This next one kind of hard.
Short man, you want to start this one?
Which one you got? The Rams
versus the Bills.
Oh, the Steelers. For me, I'm just going to go with the Steelers, man, because I just feel like Mike Tomlin is one of the greatest coaches in the NFL. I feel like he's going to have a great offensive scheme in the defense. I don't believe Buffalo has a chance against his team. I don't really like who's there? Damn, hold up. The quarterback is Purdy, right? For Pittsburgh, the young weirdo looking guy.
Oh, I think he got Mason Rudolph in right now, right?
Yeah. Mason Rudolph. I don't. It's gonna rely on defense for this game. But Josh Allen, he is a beast. He could come out storming. He's had some minor setbacks this year, but then you got Mr. Diggs, who's had an amazing season also. But I just really got to go with Pittsburgh just because of who their coach is. But I believe that Allen and Diggs will have a good game. Mason Rudolph, no. And Najee Harris, I think he'll have an exceptional game also in rushing. But like I said, Pittsburgh all day.
Okay, all right. What's the final score? What do you have?
It's going to be low. This might sound crazy. 14-3.
14-3 Pittsburgh? Okay, all right. So I guess I'll go next. Don't have Pittsburgh coming out on this one. Shout out to Tomlin though, man. Like we need to start putting some respect on this name. It seems it doesn't matter who he has lining up. The guy's consistent. He's a coach's coach, so shout out to Tomlin from the hometown. So shout out. But unfortunately, I have the Bills coming out on this one. There's going to be a few caveats that are going to impact. Pittsburgh is going to have to run the ball well to even have an opportunity to win this game. They're going to have to go between the tackles. Buffalo has some key injuries that can impact them, but overall, I just feel Buffalo is a better team. Their paths to the playoffs are very similar. They both had, key injuries, very, very, very similar. And like I said, shout out and all the respect to Pittsburgh in the world. But Buffalo is just they're slightly a higher level team. They're a little bit more consistent. They're hungry as hell. People sleep on Buffalo. We're 90s babies. You remember how dominant Buffalo has been in the playoffs. When they get there, they tend to dominate. They tend to do very well. I'm going a little higher scoring. You said, 14-3?
Yes.
I'm going 30-13 Buffalo.
Ooh.
And I think Josh Allen is going to have a incredible game. Buffalo is going to have to stop the run. As I mentioned, Buffalo is going to have to stop the run, and it's going to be difficult. Like I said, Deion Dawkins is out. TJ Watt is out. It's going to be tough, but ultimately, Allen's going to zip that ball around, and I have Buffalo coming out 30-13.
I got to agree with Short, man. I don't think 14-3. I think about 14-10. Marge, you see the weather for Buffalo today?
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be windy, too. It's going to be a lot of wind. I don't think Allen's going to be able to throw. He got the arm to throw. I don't think he's going to steal us up. There's no TJ Watt. So that's going to hurt them. But if this comes to a game where Allen gets negated because he can't throw, I think the Steelers got the advantage. I think they can just give it to Harris and Jaylen Warren and just run. I mean, the Steelers don't got bones for wide receivers either. I mean, they got dude over there, Deontay Johnson, and the other boy, Pickens. If they can just get some timely throws, run the ball, get a couple of timely turnovers, I think the Steelers actually pull this one out. I got them going up there beating them 14-10. It's gonna be a horrible game though. Like the conditions, I don't think I'm even gonna stay up for this one. I'll just wait to see what y'all got to see. I'll text y'all and see who won because I can do something else with my side. I mean, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
it's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time at 1:00 watching it.
Najee Harris, though, he's going to get about 150 yards this game because of write that down. 150 for Harris. He's going to run, but like I said, I still have Buffalo in this. I feel Buffalo wins by at least 10 easily.
I'm gonna throw some more advice out there for all you gamblers. Do a parlay, take the under for the game. I like Mars' prediction. If you want to make some money, go with Harris over 150 rushing. Y'all about to make some money tomorrow. You can come back and thank us.
Or you can pay us. We'll put the cash app on. We'll take 10%.
Y'all want to throw one more parlay in that game? How about let's go with Josh Allen over over 50 yards rushing. I think he's at the scramble.
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under 50.
All right, so I guess bet Allen, whatever his rushing prop is, bet the under on it. Yeah. So bet those three things in that game tomorrow.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try when that wind takes his football, but I just feel they're gonna be prepared for that.
All right, let's get to this. Ooh. Ram. Go ahead, Bars. I'll let you take it.
Yeah.
Oh man. This is gonna be fun to watch. Matthew Stafford against Jared Goff. Lions' first home playoff game since 1993. I was 12 years old. I don't think I looked at football at that point. You got two former number one overall picks facing for the second time since being traded for each other. It's a hell of a story, man. And NFL ultimately is entertainment, and it's all about the story. But I have a bold prediction. I'm saying Stafford's going to throw for at least 300. No, 350. 350. That's how bold I am. I'm going to say Stafford at least 350. And it's bold because if you looked at the stats this season, he hasn't hit that mark all season. But I just think this is a high-scoring matchup for them. Stafford played for the Lions, 12 years, career average of about 280 per game, roughly. But I think he's going to go off, and I think the Lions win this game. Sorry, Rams, you know how I love my LA teams, Lakers, Dodgers. I'm a big fan of LA teams, but I'm going to go to Rams in this, and a close game, 28-24. I'm sorry, for the Lions. Close game, Lions 28-24 with the Lions pulling this out.
Oh, I've been back and forth about this one. I think the Lions. You got the Lions winning?
Lions winning 28-24.
You said Stafford.
Stafford's going to have 350, but it's not going to be enough to beat the Lions. I'm just saying as far as yards, he's going to put up some yards in this game. But I still have the Lions winning 28-24.
I got the Lions beating the brakes off of them.
Ooh,
probably close to 40. Probably like 38-24 or something like that. The Lions are a different team at home. Like they get in that dome and it all just clicks. Them missing Sam Laporta is gonna hurt because after St. Brown, he's like the best receiver on the team. But Gibbs, Montgomery, Goff is going to show the Rams that he made a mistake. He still say he holds that chip on his shoulder for them, the way that they let him go. Even Sean McVay said it was bad the way that they traded him and how he got treated. I think he got something to prove. It's going to blow the brakes off of them tomorrow. This is another game that one of them be close. We'll be on the air at this time when the game is going on, so we can kind of give our analysis while it's going on, but I don't think it's close. It's probably not even much to talk about with this game. I think the Lions beat them. They're going to beat the brakes off of them.
And a little sports tip, little parlay tip, whatever the over is on David Montgomery, take that shit.
Oh,
take it. David Montgomery. I think he's going to have a lot of volume on that game Sunday. So take the over. Shout out to Nikki New from Are You Mad?
Thank you. We appreciate it.
For all the sports fans, share. We appreciate you.
I do believe that Goff is going to go off. you know the backstory between how they got traded and everything, and how the Rams did Mr. Goff, which was foul, like y'all said. I do believe he's going to have a hell of a game, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I believe that it's going to be down to a touchdown. Now, I do believe that Detroit is going to win the game, but it's not going to be a blowout. He's going to have hella passing. He's going to throw some yards. David Montgomery, he's going to have an exceptional game also. But Matthew Stafford, he's going to be hit and miss, but he's going to get some plays in. I don't think he has the right team to go against Detroit. I don't think he has a lot of the right players. I think the defense on both ends is exceptional. That's what the games will rely on. But Jared Goff is going to beat Matt Stafford just because of how his chip is. Because Stafford went to LA and got him a ring. Jared Goff went with them and they got their ass toe up. You know what I'm saying? So look for it. It'll be 30-14.
Okay. One thing the Lions need to look out for, however, penalties. It's going to be crucial. I still have the Lions winning, but they commit a lot of penalties. And I think they were flagged something like 30 times for defensive pass interference this year. If they commit those type of penalties, that can switch a thing. But I do believe they're going to come prepared and focused for this game. Lions all day. But we still know West Side is the best side.
We got the last game of the playoffs. Eagles, Buccaneers. I'll let y'all take that away.
Eagles, Buccaneers. Let me tell you, no offense, but all offense meant. Those Eagle fans are annoying.
Yes.
I don't think, and I'm a Lakers fan. We're the most annoying fan base in probably all of sports. And the most delusional, but the Eagles fan make us look like realists, and it's just the Eagles have shown themselves during this last half of the season. At the beginning of the year, everybody was like, "Oh, I've talked to some close personal Eagles fans," and the arrogance that was coming off of them, and the way that they were about to just, call their quarterback the Lord and Savior. I've seen people switching their religions on this game. It's a close game. You got the 5, you got the 4. Eagles are gonna do what they do, and I hate. I'm not a fan of the Buccaneers either, to be completely honest. But I don't think the Eagles are gonna make it. I think we're gonna have a game that Philly's gonna try to get their run game going. With DeAndre Swift, and I think they're gonna run a little short, no pun intended. Eagles had a decent record in the year, but we saw these last couple of games they have a lot of vulnerabilities, and I think the Buccaneers are going to win this one. Shout out to Florida. I'm going Buccaneers in a close game, 28-21. That's my pick. Buccaneers are taking the Eagles down.
That's why Mark's a smart dude. Just saw the Monday Night Football trucks yesterday. Saw the Bucks training. The city is ready. Everybody was lined up, getting all their Buccaneers gear at the stadium yesterday. It's a wrap. Eagle season over. Anybody seen AJ Brown? See what's been going on lately? Dude erased all his Eagle stuff off of social media yesterday. Followed Jalen Hurts. He's unhappy with the defense. He chose now to do this. Hurts hasn't thrown the ball all week. I don't know if he threw yesterday, but I know when I read yesterday morning, he still hadn't thrown the ball. Devontae Smith is hurt. I don't think the Bucs will blow him out. I think this is going to be the best game of the weekend. I think Dolphins and Chiefs going to be the wildest, but this is going to be the best. I think both of these teams go back and forth. You can book Mike Evans for 2 long touchdowns. They're going to do the play action. Mayfield's going to drop back. Evans is going to be wide open going down the field because the Eagles can't stop the pass. I think Bradbury The cornerback is overrated. He's horrible. You can pass all over the Eagles. The Buccaneers got the wide receivers. It just all depends on if Mayfield are going to hit him. They're going to be wide open. He just got to hit him. And I think they matched up earlier this year. I could be wrong. And I think Mayfield was just missing open people. I don't think he missed them this time. Hurts don't look like Hurts. I think this team is just ready to get into the offseason. They collapsed. The Cowboys, I'm still in shock that we even won the East. Like, there was no way the Eagles were 10-1.
Yeah.
The first team to ever make a collapse like that and go 1-5, I think they're done. They're ready to get that season started. I got the Buccaneers winning 25-22. Game winning, 25-23 on the game winning field goal.
Okay. Yeah. And also, I think what so many Eagles fans in that early of the season, our pass rush. That's all I heard. They've been exposed and the chemistry is not there. And with team sports, it's really all about chemistry at the end of the day, because when you don't like the people you play with, especially when you're getting paid millions of dollars anyway, you're not going to go that extra mile. I see teams that are super successful are truly teams, especially in the NFL. It's not like the NBA where you can have one or two players that just really change the fate of the whole team. And like you said, I got Tampa Bay coming out on this one. Sorry, Philly, fly, Eagles fly. Or as I like to say, bye, Eagles, bye.
I'm actually undecided on this, but because I like the Eagles and I like Tampa Bay, because I've always believed Baker Mayfield was a good quarterback. I just believe he was on the wrong team.
Wouldn't go that far.
But Jalen Hurts has collapsed several times this season. I'm just undecided on both of these teams. It can go either way, man. Like, I really don't. AJ Brown, like you said, he did whatever social media, so he feeling his certain type of way. That could change a part of the game too, because he's unhappy. And if him and Hurts are not clicking, then shit could go haywire. Yeah, I'm undecided on this one. I'm leaning towards Tampa because of the season that Philadelphia's had. They came out knocking shit out, and then they just choked it up. But it could go either way. So I don't have a set pick on this one.
I can respect that. Y'all know the thing that scares me about the Eagles? The Eagles scare me more than the 49ers. Because if the Eagles use all this for motivation and they know they got to go on the road to get to the playoffs, how many times have we seen teams just say, all right, fuck it. We about to go beat everybody, and then they just get hot and go on the road and they go to the Super Bowl. They got the team to do it. That's the scary thing. Like, they get it all together, they can beat us. I think we match up. They can beat us. They can go to San Fran. It's not many teams that can go to San Francisco and beat them there. If you match the Eagles team up against the 49ers, they can beat them. They can match up with the Ravens. They can beat them. I'm hoping they don't pull it together. I mean, I'm a little nervous. I hope the Bucs finish the job. But if the Eagles win, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a little scared because I think they can go on a run.
They have the tools. I can't argue that at all. Like I said, I just think it's the chemistry and the energy right now. And now is not the time to have chemistry and energy issues. Now is the time that you're supposed to be solidified. So I agree with you. They have all the tools. And if they ended up winning the whole thing, would anybody be surprised? No. They should have been a runaway favorites, but they collapsed. So, yeah, they have all the tools, but I don't think there's a miraculous fix anyway. I don't think they have Jordan's secret stuff in their cup like Space Jam. I don't think they're gonna pull it out this time.
I need to find the odds on them winning the Super Bowl because I may throw a cheap like $25 bet on that. Yeah, I mean, what can I lose? I mean, 25, but look at what I can win if they do run the table. I don't know, people, y'all. If y'all want to, make some money and not spend a lot, I would bet the Eagles going all the way to win the Super Bowl.
I think I'd rather spend that money on a combo meal, but at least I'll be full.
But I do want to say, honestly, it means a lot. Thank y'all for coming on and helping this show work. We're gonna try to be more consistent. Tomorrow, that's when it's going down because we're gonna have all the matchups for next week. So we're gonna talk about what's going on next week. We're gonna analyze the game that's gonna be on. We may even have a advice of choice. Some of us may already be messed up. Short man. Ill Vision, Q-Tips. Y'all know y'all more than welcome to come on if y'all got time tomorrow. See if we get Big Gerald, just get a big ass panel and just have fun. Ain't nothing like being with y'all, and talking to y'all, and just bullshitting. So I really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. We also want to give a shout out to everybody who's been supporting everything that this team does, and it is a team around Circle of Bosses. And so I just want to say personally, I'm super proud of Cal Jones. He's come into this podcasting game as a novice, and right now he's knocking it out the park. 2 YouTube channels, TikTok going crazy. So I want to give a shout out to my man Cal Jones. I want to give a shout out to my man, the Short Man, once again coming in this game as a novice, a very successful season of Off the Whistle with more to come. So I'm just proud of these two gentlemen.
What's it
off the whistle. I told you, you don't know what's in this cup.
Let's change the show to that. I'm about to write this down. Off the whistle. I like that.
I'm off that slave juice, whatever that whiskey. that Uncle Ruckus whiskey I can't be drinking. But thank you guys, man.
Thanks coming soon.
Absolutely. And guys, also tune in to the Mars Entertainment Network, man. We've got so much great content. Season 2 of Politicking as Usual coming very soon. Season 4 of Down in the Den. We've already got these episodes in the can. I'm just waiting for the release date coming very soon. Season 1, world debut of the Two Horseman Wrestling Podcast with my man Big Gerald. A fantastic episode that's already on the Den Network, ready to air on January 26th, the day before the Royal Rumble. So we've got so much great content coming for you. And of course, After Dark Live, that never stops. We got more content coming for you. Blow the Whistle Sports, Off Punishment, Off the Whistle, Off the Henny, Off the Top of the Dough, whatever. Oh, Unknown Comic Book Podcast with my man Johnny Raps, season 3 coming very soon. So we've got so much stuff in store for you guys.
Let's not also forget Nikki New. She killing it. I don't know nobody put out more content than her. Like she'll get you alive every single day. I check in when I can, but she definitely gives some good advice. So y'all make sure y'all check her out.
Yep.
Global Travel Affair, that's coming. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. We got some travel stuff. We're building a brand over here, baby.
It's a brand, baby. You better get on this train before it leaves the station.
What I tell them last year, the takeover.
Take over. The break's over. 2024. It's the Kobe year. We got that Mamba mentality. We working hard to give you guys the best content in sports, entertainment, and all of the facets of your life that make your life go round. So we got everything covered. Oh, and Pot with Petty for those.
Oh yeah,
shit.
He's been dropping a lot of content too lately.
Dropping a lot of content. Absolutely. So please check out the entire family. We got something for whatever your interest may be. And more shorts, more reels coming soon from all of us. We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Season 2 Off Punishment in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I thought we'll talk all camera. I thought we was going next week, man. But I'm ready for All Punishment, man. The people waiting.
I was gonna talk to you about that, but I'm saying I gotta. Okay, so we're doing something. I started now. Fuck it. All right. Me and Cal Jones are now just the 2 hosts of Off Punishment. Mars will be jumping in. All the bros will be jumping in. We got something next week, but then I'm going to be shooting live with Cal Jones. I'll be in Vegas while everybody will be in their exceptional homes for Off Punishment also. So be ready. Be looking out for it.
Ooh, I just learned this. So, okay, so you're gonna film it from Vegas?
I'm going to film an episode from Vegas live.
Breaking news.
Okay.
My idea. I tell you about my idea offline, but yeah.
Yeah, because there's biters in the audience. They'll steal your shit in a heartbeat. So
Yeah, I keep telling these goddamn cum swallowers quit jocking our style.
Jesus Christ. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We're not homophobic.
Hey, I'm telling you now. I'm telling y'all now. I'm back. I'm back on that. So, all right. But yeah.
Well, I can't wait. I'm gonna dye the beard a fresh coat of black on this bad boy for this.
All right. But yeah, I'll tell y'all about it in just a minute. But yeah, hey, we appreciate all of the love, all of the hate, everything that y'all give, tuning in to us, man. We appreciate it, man. It's all love.
All right. On that note, we out of here. Peace.
Deuces.